Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski, and one of the hottest teams in hockey will look to keep their win streak intact on the ice tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Phantoms win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Hershey's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Walmart. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fires it on net and makes the routine save. And some good footwork to kick it away. Hershey's got it against the boards. Slips by the check. Picked up along the boards by Walmart. Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. The Bears get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Phantoms are in transition. Throws it in. The Bears gain possession in their own end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Moves the pass in front. And that's stopped. Angles it over to Kuriev. Into the offensive end right up the middle. Quick feed down low. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Benton's carrying it ahead. The Phantoms have it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Bears gain possession. Shot! Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Taken along the wall by Benton. What a steal in his own end. Here's a chance. Sends it over. The Bears have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And here's the pass to Luchenko. Shot! Oh, just misses. What an opportunity there.
You know, in the pregame, the coach and the players are talking about getting on the board first, sending a clear message. He had an opportunity, and he misses.
Great stretch passes and connects. Here's a chance. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Scooped up along the wall by Walmart. Sent into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Walmart. And that's poked away by Vero. Into the attacking area from the left side. Can't complete the passes and goes off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Nesbitt. Lets it go. Gives them nothing in front. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he makes the save. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. A blocker off the blocker. The Bears gain control of the puck against the wall. Hershey's got it from behind the net. And he gets in front of that.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Here in the late going to the frame, we're still scoreless. Cruikshank's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. They gain the zone from the left side. Passes it over. Fantastic save.
Ladar's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot. It takes a while to get comfortable when you're playing with a new team, and he's in his first game, and I think just keeping it simple, trying to get good reads off of his line mates, it takes time to build chemistry. It'll come.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And that's a great heads-up play by Nakbar. Fires it into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Nakbar. Moves it to Bitten. Looks to set up at the point now. Denies him with the save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win roadside tickets to an upcoming game.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. No goals yet through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if this changes here in period number 2 as we get underway. We've had an intermission to set up. Scores! What a shot!
This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with the goal. Absolutely outstanding.
Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows that he's coming in. He has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime. But anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's buying in, so you're starting fresh.
Bunk's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And makes the save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Bunk's been playing unbelievable. I mean, such a ton of confidence. He's on this point streak run. And anytime the coach looks down the bench and they need offense, they're going to him. Why wouldn't you?
Here's a short pass to Kuryev. Puck scooped up, trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Oh, he scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Loses the coverage there. Puck grab by Vero. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Hershey's got a hold of it against the wall. Gains the zone through the middle. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. The Phantoms have it from the corner.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And that's picked off. The Bears take possession in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Taken by Bunk. Along the half wall with the puck. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Hershey's looking to break out of their own end. Puts it on net, and he catches that one with the glove. Takes the feed from the wing. Here's an odd man rush. On the attack and on the boards. And a good solid hit on that play. Takes it at center. They've got numbers here. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Quick pass to Nesbitt. With possession along the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. They score! lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity. Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Hershey's got a 1-goal lead after that goal here in period number 2.
And I think they answered the call from the coaching staff that were just laying into them on the bench to be more assertive, more aggressive, and hold on to the puck. They answer the call, they get the lead.
Quick feed to McDonald. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves the puck. Hershey's got it into the offensive zone. Lays into the body. Stops that one. Nesbitt's picking up steam. Dishes it off. Wide of the net.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Moves it quickly over to Koryev. Hershey's got the puck now. McDonald's taking it from his own end. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Gets the puck in deep. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Lehigh Valley's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Circles back to center ice. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
And it goes off a stick. Moves it to Walmart. Sends it in on the attack. Feeds the puck over to Vero. Here's a shot. That goes wide. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up, and I know you're fired up for the third period. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Phantoms have had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits. They've had a high percentage of possession in this game. They've dominated the play in the offensive zone. It's just a matter of translating it into offense.
Sends the feed in front. Moves it again. Another pass. The Bears gain control of the puck. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove. Moves it over to Quinn. Quick shot. Nothing doing.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, we'd be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
The Phantoms have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in a game.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Hershey's got a hold of the puck now. And that's poked away. The Phantoms move it ahead. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Flack's been a... perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Phantoms play the puck from the back of the net and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and That's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Here's a shot. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Bears have it against the wall. Big time hit against the wall there.
Wow, that was a tough one, man. That was thunderous, and it even broke a pane of glass. There's going to be a stoppage in play here. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Phantoms win the draw here in their own end. Lehigh Valley's in transition. Gets the puck in deep. The Bears scoop it up along the boards. Hershey's got the puck in the defensive end. Blows them up on that hit. Nice zone entry from the left. Fires it. Just wide. Slides it across. Blocked in front. Hershey's got the puck along the wall. Floats it right onto the tape. The Phantoms will kill off a few extra seconds now. Cuts to the paint. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
The Phantoms will play it in their own end. Lehigh Valley's penalty killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
And this PK, they didn't even sit.
Breakaway! Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Lehigh Valley's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Quick pass to that ball. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Shot, and he gets a blocker on that.
Black's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Takes a shot, and he shuts the door on that. In front. And a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Bears have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Here's a short pass to Bowie. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Pass back to the point. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Phantoms take it along the wall. And he takes the feed. Answered the call on that play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period, Hershey's got a 3-1 lead. Lehigh Valley's won the faceoff. Tees it off! Big time stop! They fight for it along the boards. McDonald's gonna play it against the half wall. Tremendous block on the... play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
My word, they've really got them hemmed into here in their own zone. They got the puck behind the net. Here's a pass. And the D come up with it in their own end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Shot! Oh, what a save in front. Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. Sends the pass over. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a... Stop. A shot at the empty net. Slides it up to McDonald. Hershey's gained possession. Along the boards. Sends a pass over. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
The Phantoms played along the boards. Denied by the block. the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Hershey's road trip comes to an end tonight before kicking off a homestand that they should put themselves in position to get on a run here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out. And that's deflected. Hershey's got control of it now from their own end. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. The Phantoms play it along the wing. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves the... puck up to Protas. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Bears have it from their own end. And the puck's knocked loose. Picked up along the wall by Protas. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. When you're playing as well as you have been over the last few games and your winning streak comes to an end like it did tonight, can you still feel good and find positives after this?
Absolutely, James. I mean, you're coming off a heater, quite a streak. You still put in a good effort. A lot of takeaways, positives, whether it was in the D zone and the offensive zone. I think they can build towards another win, but you got to give a lot of credit to their opponent who played them very tight and real tough.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from Rinkside.